On the surface, she's a billionaire with immense wealth. In reality, her bank account doesn't have a single cent, but she never hesitates when it comes to spending money. Her biggest passion is collecting limited edition supercars. Even with the hotel drowning in debt, her lifestyle has to shine with luxury. Don't be fooled by how much time she spends flaunting her fortune. If she ever gets truly angry, even demons would run and hide from her. This woman's name is Juliet. A long time ago, she killed many people. She originally wanted to atone for her victims through death, but she encountered a god who controlled fate. The god said her sins were far too grave, so using her blood and flesh as soil, he planted a moon spirit tree, and with this tree at the center, he built the Moon Hotel to host wandering spirits. The god set down the rules. Throughout the moon spirit tree's cycle from blooming to falling leaves, she had to work at the hotel to atone for her sins. 1,000 years passed in the blink of an eye. Now it was 1998. The rundown inn from back then had transformed into an extraordinarily luxurious moon hotel. Only the owner, Juliet, remained unchanged. She had been trapped in the hotel for 1,300 years, besides the general manager, who was alive. All the other employees were ghosts. Whenever the moon rose, the hotel would open for business on schedule, welcoming all kinds of wandering spirits. Fulfilling their final wishes was the rule here. Here, the starved could eat endless amounts of food. The frozen could enjoy fires that never ran out of fuel. Once they completed their wishes, the hotel would send them away in a luxury car to be reborn. A living person wandered into the hotel. This man had been living just fine, but he unexpectedly ended up at the hotel's entrance. While he was crouching to tie his shoelaces, he saw a female ghost drifting past with wet feet. Out of curiosity, he followed her. He followed the ghost into an elevator and entered the hotel. Seeing the luxurious grand hall, the man was completely stunned. The manager quickly discovered there was a living person inside. He was terrified and rushed to have staff throw him out. If Juliet found out, it would be trouble. The man was wandering through the hotel corridor. He spotted a golden snake artwork. Although temptation struck, he managed to resist. After he left, the golden snake actually came to life and quietly followed in his footsteps. The man was amazed by the hotel's scale. There was actually a beach and a high-end bar here. He wandered unknowingly into a quiet courtyard. In the center of the courtyard stood a withered large tree. The dead tree surprisingly had a few blue flowers blooming on it. The man remembered he still hadn't bought a birthday gift for his son. He thought the flowers were beautiful, so he reached out and plucked one. Suddenly, a violent gust of wind knocked him down. A foot pressed hard against his chest. The person was the boss, Juliet. She glared coldly and demanded to know why he was stealing. The man was about to deny it, when the golden snake suddenly slithered out from his body. The man was so terrified he immediately dropped to his knees begging for mercy. Juliet told the man, "Since you've walked right into this, don't expect to leave." The man's body began to turn transparent. He realized he was actually dying. He had tried to steal something because he couldn't afford a birthday gift for his son. While escaping, he fell down the stairs and his soul left his body. Right now his body was being resuscitated in a hospital. The man cried and begged Juliet to let him go, because his son was still so young. Juliet didn't initially want to get involved, but her expression changed when she saw the flower in the man's hand. This dead tree had been with her for 1,000 years without ever blooming. Now it had bloomed because of this mortal. She believed this was heaven's will. She decided to give the man a way out. She would cover her son's living expenses for the next 20 years. But after 20 years, the man had to send his son to work at the hotel. For the sake of his child, the man gritted his teeth and agreed to the deal. Juliet gave him a gentle push. In an instant, the man woke up on a hospital bed. He thought it was just a nightmare, but when he stepped outside, he saw the funeral of the female ghost from last night. That's when he realized everything was real. On another front, the man discovered a huge sum of money had been deposited into his account as child support. He had really sold his son to that terrifying woman. He deeply regretted it, but he could never find that hotel again. Juliet quietly came to see the little boy. She was satisfied with her cargo. She instructed the manager to send the boy a potted flower every year, a reminder not to forget the 20-year agreement.